Hi everyone, this is Ryan and I'm back with another video that will totally amaze you. It's one of Mailer's that I first translated back in 2010 called Secrets from Mailer. And if you want to hear it, you can search for it on my Victor the Budgie YouTube channel. This version, however, is the updated and improved one with the quantum reversal added at the end. There's an amazing amount of prophecy in this one, some of which has already come true. It's also one of Mailer's clearest speaking recordings as well. After I did the last presentation, I was actually going to do a quantum reversal for Victor's There Goes 70, but for some reason I could not find it even on YouTube. As I was browsing, I noticed this one from Mailer that I forgot about. Believe me, there are so many from him and my other budgies that happened years ago, and I have not even looked at them for years. Anyway, I listened to it and decided I should do a quantum reversal on it, and I'm glad I did. Believe it or not, the angels knew that this was going to be the next recording I was doing way before I did. You'll understand what I mean when you hear Mailer talking about things that are happening right now. As usual, I'd like to read the transcription first to familiarize those listening with what he is saying before actually hearing it. This is what Mailer said in the forward mode. Here with Ryan, you must stay alert every time captions are up. He better be allowed to let his passion nourish his soul. What comes after, he will learn. Write this down, for it will be erased. Revert to a helping trend. Current professors that reach out will hear our secrets. If they want, they will watch plenty of topics that they reject or support. Tis, 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 tis. It's not a joke that our project is looking to apply our help reversing some spiritual practices that we know are plaguing humanity. We will show a couple that might evade morality when this knowledge is revealed. You better bring belief if you want to observe prophecy that's expected to rise up when we choose the time frame and alert you to them. Ancient prophecy will be revealed purposely and will need attention. You have been through it, and you will see the rite of passage that embraces your spiritual ascension. Yes, our God provides us a plateau for miracles. If the paradox is confusing, you will need some answers here so humans suffer less. So typically, we have a prophecy for this mounting. Perhaps a dozen are here to listen, but that will pass. Before it's Easter, you'll have the support of at least 22. It's enough for God to send the promise from heaven, and will train each one that's special. The channel's traffic is increasing, our forum is refined, and Ryan's tried several changes that are better procedures. He wants it to be fun, and later to be challenging. Now you can hear that recording. I know this is referring to what's happening right now, because in the forum where all the new presentations are put first, for the last 2 weeks I've only had about 12 or 13 waiting to listen to them almost immediately. So there are some that are very interested, but not that many yet. Mailer says that there will be at least 22 dedicated listeners by Easter. It'd be nice if it was 22 dozen, but I'll be happy when we only get 10 more by then. You have to start somewhere, right? He also mentions a promise from heaven, and I believe he's talking about how the angels will send a dream to certain people. In one of the previous presentations, they told me they sent a test out while I was doing the transcription. At the time, Linda was having a nap, and when she woke up, she told me she had a strange dream. I believe they were referring to that. You can hear that one in presentation 34, called The Signal and the Assembly. In the next part, which is the reversal of what you just heard, Mailer mentions my ancestors, which I've recently done a presentation on. If you haven't seen it yet, it's in presentation 28, called Ryan's DNA Test. As you might know, one of my ancestors that interests me the most is Emanuel Swedenborg. He's kind of like the Swedish version of Leonardo da Vinci, without the paintings. He was a scientist, theologian, mystic, and held many other designations as well. So Mailer talks a little bit about him here. I know, in this reversal, it's hard to hear his name clearly, but still, for me I can hear it, and that's all I need to convince me he is part of the connection. I believe later you will hear his name much more clearly than it is in this one, so bear with me on that until we do. Anyways, this is what Mailer said in the reversal. We're inviting Ryan on a special spiritual reality which he will love. He'll channel heaven and spirits of his ancestors. Many Bibles of the past will represent what we have in this forum as progressive spiritual corrections. They will be reviewed to get them right. Evil will challenge our answers. It's okay if some will have answers they will offer us. Ryan has a reason to reserve the question when he has answers. If they're sent to confuse others, this will resolve their evil. If you believe his strength of adventure, Ryan shall pass each obstacle he gets. The honor we beseech him is well deserved and shows he's serious. You might ask this man, how is he present for God's angels? We'll channel Swedenborg. Emanuel beckons from the metaphysical as we channel for him. He asks for you to show a little prayer that is released from heaven. When there is help in a religion every time there is prophecy, you will manage to find the angels help during problems. When courage is lacking, you will seek this help. You will not worry or put it off. You are a righteous person who has a mission that soon will live forever. Don't laugh at this prophet of our God, as he will capture more belief for a miracle legacy in religion. The path is right to enlist the good of the Son to sanctify the love in life. Jesus does help this religion, and he tells you this. Now you can hear that recording. As I mentioned, this reversal is not an easy one to hear, and if you can get some of it, it's kind of like filling in missing pieces of the parchments of the Dead Sea Scrolls. So do your best, for the foreword is quite clear. It is also common that many of the things that I translate in the reversals that others have trouble hearing will be confirmed in later foreword or even clearer reversals in the future. I know this because it happens all the time, especially when I question my own abilities or hear something I know others may not hear. For example, 5 years ago, I would never have believed the clarity of some of the things that are coming out now, even though I was hearing them. I think I'm going to have to memorize that little prayer though, because I still often need the encouragement.
A prayer from heaven. The path is right to enlist the good of the Son, to sanctify the love in life. Amen.
This completes this presentation. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to join us, you can come to theangelscrolls.com and click on to the forum link at the top, where we will be adding the newest presentations. Bye for now.